Hello, welcome to the Crystal Library, everybody, and welcome to, sadly for now, potentially my last stream for a little bit. Hello there. Okay, there we are. Hi. Before I say anything, how's everyone's sleepy Sunday? If anyone's out there, welcome. So before any drawing happens and any announcements happen, before I mention why I'm taking a pause, real quick, we do anatomy here. We do a lot more than just anatomy, though. We're basically self-learners, and everything that I learn, I want to be transparent and contribute to this library and fill it with as many books as possible. So if there's anything that you're ever curious about, whether it's related to anatomy, if it's art, I eventually want to learn 3D at some point, so everything that I ever learn will be documented here. As the library opens and widens and grows, hopefully more people will be able to contribute, and you can pour more books into this library. But there's a Discord, there's a Patreon, there's a lot of places you can contribute and explore here. If this is your first time, we're just doing anatomy for now, but there's lots more eventually coming, and this is basically going to be my lifelong catalog of just my vlog for my journey as a self-learner. But anyway, super fast announcement. The title changed randomly last minute because I just was checking and looking, and there's so much that I have my hands in right now that I have to pause the streams. I unfortunately cannot continue putting my time into areas that don't make me money right now, and I hate it. But there's nothing else that can be done about it. So for now, sadly, the anatomy streams have to pause. But I'm not saying goodbye completely. I am actually going to continue streaming, just on a different channel. At the top right, that time is incorrect. I think I'm going to have to change it. But as of, hopefully not this week coming, but the following week, the week of June 5th, June 6th, I don't remember, but the week after next week, in 2 weeks basically, I'm going to try to get back to doing anatomy a little later, closer to, sorry, I phrased that wrong. I'm going to start doing my fan art streams that I did a while back, and those basically are seasonal. I can only do those kind of when school's out, so once summer hits, I'll have a little more time, and I'm going to try to jump over and pop over there. But that channel is, as of now, currently monetized. Yay! Worked really hard to get there. So I'm going to be basically trading my time for over there. Sorry to say, trading anatomy for dollars is kind of what I have to do right now. But anyway, I just want to say that I'm not completely gone. I'm going to come back. I have a deadline. This pause is only temporary until hopefully September. And then we can resume this anatomy streams, because I'm going to miss it. I really enjoy these, and it's the homework we need to do to get better at art. We need to do the strong work. So, Natasha, hello! There's a cat in the box, and there's a baby right behind me. He's snoozing. He's not feeling good. He's got diarrhea, but he's here. And there's a pepper in the background somewhere flopping around. But yeah, just really quick, Natasha, just to fill in the lovelies that are popping in. Anybody who's a lurker or has been with my journey for a while, has been here for a minute. I'm not saying goodbye. This is not a goodbye stream, but this is a temporary hiatus until September, and hopefully not for much longer. I just have to move some things around because your girl has a lot of stuff on her plate right now, and I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But anyway, hi Sprighton! You made it! Hello, welcome. It's so good to see you over here. Again, I'm not going to re-say everything I just said, but I might actually start the fan art streams again real soon. So in 2 weeks, we're pausing the anatomy streams temporarily just to give myself some time to recalibrate, because I have to kind of change some things around with my schedule. As summer comes, I lose a job, I have to find some more income elsewhere. So I'm moving things around a little bit. But again, I'm not trading, I'm not gone completely, I'm just going to be streaming at a different time. So I think for now, I'm going to say Mondays at 3. on my other channel at the Crystal, not the Crystal Library, at Crystal K25. I'll be doing fan art, and hopefully, as of now, officially, I want to actually start playing Deltarune. I haven't actually played the game I do fan art for. Shocker. I feel so guilty about that. So that'll be kind of like hybrid gaming streams as well as art streams. Whenever I have art to show, I'll show art, and then we'll start playing the game. But anyway, I don't want to be hum and glum much longer. I just wanted to give you an update. The channel is not ending here. We'll be back hopefully after September when I have some more things moving around. Hopefully we'll see. But yeah, so anyway, let's get back to the anatomy. Mother just got home. Hello.
Hey, babe.
Hi.
Where's resident sick boy?
He's right here.
Aww.
He's plopped in bed.
Aww.
Finally calmed down after trying to climb me like a tree. Poor boy.
Aww.
He needs to go to the vet real bad. But when we can.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome home. Anyway, we're gonna start. Hi there, back muscles and glutes. So today is Mirror Day, and yeah, one step at a time. But yeah, he's a tough cookie. He's hanging in there. Every once in a while, he gets a little sick because he needs to go to the doctor in the worst way. But when we can, send him your prayers and your love, chat. No. So I guess moving on from life, we're gonna try to flip this gesture around today. So Sprighton, you're actually here for a mirror gesture. I do these only once per lesson. And we're gonna pause on the lower back and hopefully be able to come back to the rest of the body after September, which I think what was next? We had only 2 or 3 more lessons of the torso, and then it would be arm and leg time. So I almost made it. But it would be upper back being the trapezius, the top stuff, and then neck muscles. And then I guess that's another thing we can discuss later. Facial muscles is not part of this course, but we can discuss that later. I kind of went out of my way to learn them myself in a different way. It's not through Proko, it was through myself. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But anyway, it's torso time. So let's see. We gotta look at the baguettes and the rotisserie rolls one more time. So I always like to open up these streams by asking if there's any part of the body specifically that you would like to look at or focus on before I start drawing the thing we're targeting today. Because I have this lovely app and it's not cheap, but it is here and it's very helpful. So as much as I can, I want to be able to basically do all the heavy lifting for you. I take the course as your guinea pig and then I give you a rating later of how it is without giving too much information away because confidentiality and all that. But my goal is to be discount art class, discount art school, because it's too expensive. It's so much money. I want to stop talking about money. Anyway, yeah, so pause me. If I move quickly, I'm sorry. I have ADHD. But if there's anything that you want to know specifically while we're here, it does not have to be anatomy related. I'm happy to also show artwork that I haven't shown on the other channel yet because spoilers don't matter over here. So, lots to come, but hopefully you'll know more as of next week. But next contest is coming up soon. For my Crystal Library people, I do a little art contest on my other channel, and it'll release by this Friday. So sketches for that incoming soon, and we'll actually get to draw together. So yay! But yeah, we're here to look at the erector spinae muscles, which are these 3 sausages right here. Ils from the outside to the in. Spinalis being the one that's closest to the spine. Longissimus? Yes! And then iliocostalis. What the heck they all do, I couldn't tell you. But they make your back do this all together. They make you shout hooray! And look at the sky. They basically help you arch your back, and they're the antagonist to the abs in the front. So the goal with this gesture, actually, because this is supposed to be a lower back lesson, technically, if I'm flipping the gesture around, I would be drawing the front of her, not the back, which is the thing we're focusing on. So this really isn't a lower back lesson is what I'm getting at. It's going to be a test of my knowledge up until now, and we still will see part of the back muscles because the lat comes through to the front, and sits right in front of that armpit underneath, and we'll have to know what the armpit is. This is my ultimate armpit test. I have to finally get it right. We'll find out together today. Because I've been basically dancing around the armpit the whole entire journey up until now. So here's the test. Can we do it? But yeah, you are welcome to continue drawing with me or just watch, but if you are doing today's lesson, I would strongly suggest don't flip the gesture if you're still working at your gesture skills. If you're still learning stuff and you're doing this for the first time, do the gesture on screen. I'm flipping it around because this is my second go-round after 5 years of taking Proko's course, and I'm trying to challenge myself. So I'm doing this out of torture. You do not have to do this, unless you want to. I can't stop you, but we feel the growth by doing the hard stuff, and the hard work is why we get stronger every single time we try. So all of that said, we're gonna draw boobs, we're gonna draw lat, and then probably some abs that go a little down to the lower region, but we'll leave that vague. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna be a not timed gesture. I don't like to time myself on these mirrored ones because if I rush faulty foundation, the whole rest of the gesture just sucks. So we'll find the base. I'm gonna give myself roughly the remainder of this time frame, which is 45 minutes to about 4. Shouldn't take that long, but I'm gonna give myself till 4 o'clock to find her, and then we'll time ourselves from there after that, so I can just get everything in. So bones, muscles on top, and then define the contour, the shading, all that fun stuff. I want to make this a nice and juicy long one because we might be gone for a while, so this is going to be hopefully a really good, thorough gesture today. Yeah? Alrighty. So, sorry I'm down in the dumps, but I want to draw, and drawing heals me. Drawing cures my anger and rage and sadness, and I'm going to just channel through all of this life, stress, money troubles, financial, whatever the heck is going on in my life. I'm gonna draw today. And that's all I can do. So I just want to say power to every single one of you who is here, and if you are watching this after the fact, thanks for being here. I appreciate you so much. If you are able to do the work with me, I don't expect you to comment and chat. Get your pencils and stuff ready. But if you have questions, now's the time to ask them. Otherwise, I'm gonna get started and take a bite of some yogurt and nuts real quick before, so everyone has a few seconds to respond if there's anything to say. I've been yucking it up for the last 15 minutes. It's not the me show, it's the we show. So if there's questions you have or you want feedback, drop stuff in the Discord, !Discord, if you want me to look at your artwork real quick. Otherwise, we're gonna start. And once I start, I get very boring. But yeah, sorry you're Sprite, and I'm usually in a happier, cheerier mood than this, but I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you. Again, fan art stream's coming soon. We're not gone. We're just taking a break from here. We're just gonna switch over to the other channel. But sorry to be transparent. I kind of wear my emotions on my sleeve, so life is just hard right now. But it is what it is. So anyway, I'm happy enough with this lady. I don't think we need to do much. The back muscles are very defined in here, so I'm not going to talk about them unless you want me to. I think we're going to just have to draw. Do I have a DC? I'm not sure what that means. A donation something, or I don't know what you mean. I'm old. I don't understand acronyms. You'll have to help me understand. DC, I don't know. Let's plug this in. And also, yes, let me know how music sounds. Oh, Discord! Yeah, I sure do. I do have a Discord, Sprighton. Yeah. Jump in, jump in. It's kind of quiet in there sometimes, but there's some lovelies that pop off from time to time, and if you basically are an artist or you're not, just a fan art, you're just a Deltarune nerd like me. We talk Deltarune nonsense in there. We share art. We talk music suggestions for possible speed paints. Oh yeah. Oh, Discord. My bad. Sorry. Okay. Alrighty. Let's start. Glasses. There they are. Teacher mode ready. Okay. Yeah, I'm really happy with this gesture. Again, I didn't time myself for this one, so I feel good about it. But we're gonna have to do it again from the front. I don't think the front's gonna hold up as strong as the back because I was clearly on my rocks by this point. I was killing it. I feel really good about it. I don't think I can do it justice, but we're gonna try. So I'm gonna shrink her over here. This lady is now gonna be a small little cube. She's gonna go down here. She's a little smaller now, but you should still be able to get most of her in there. Let's see, can we zoom in a little bit more? Just to give you a little more. There you go. Alrighty. So, yeah, now is the time. Get your tools ready. If you are drawing on pencil and paper or tablet like me, now is the time to set up your layers, set up your pencil, get your drafting table ready. Whatever you're doing, we're starting. But I'm not timing myself just yet. I'm gonna give myself till 4 o'clock, which is 40, I have to do math, 40 minutes from now. I couldn't do it. Alright, I'm gonna set a stamp down for when we're starting. Timestamp is now at, I did pretty good. Didn't yammer for too long. 16:10. Cool. Alright. Here we are. Water. Okay. There we go. Brush is ready. No, I'm not going to use this one right now. Get rid of it, just for now. I want these two. Soft and sharp. Cool. Alrighty. I'm excited. This is my last stream for a bit, but I'm very, very excited because I wanna take my time with this lady. So let's figure it out first. If I'm drawing her from the front, let me see it before I actually put anything down. She's gonna be leaning over towards the right, so opposite direction, which is working in my favor as a right-handy. And what's gonna be activated? Well, let's see. Oblique, definitely. She's turning it on by just arching to the side. Her abs, most likely to keep her upright. I want to get to the legs! But we're not talking about legs today. We're talking about back. So armpit should be the focus for today's gesture. And she's looking over and sniffing her armpit. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I see her. Here we go. I'm going to start recording now. Notice, by the way, chat, you see this red button right here? Oh no, that's not the right button. No, never mind. Never mind. You joined the Discord! Yay, Sprighton, yay! And now you can talk to me anytime. Bug me all day long. And by the way, I have to just also really quickly give you a huge thank you, Sprighton. You are the best. You truly are so amazing. You comment on everything. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much for being just a fan. It's hard out here sometimes. I feel like I'm posting to the void, but then I get a Sprighton comment and I'm like, oh, there's somebody on the other side. So thank you. Appreciate you. Mwah, mwah. Alrighty. But yes, not to say that you need validation to do art, but it's nice. It never hurts. Alrighty, here we go. Big things incoming. I can't wait to finally get back to the Deltarune. I'm very, very excited because I got a few big pictures in the works coming up. Snowgrave will have to be on hold for now because we gotta do some stuff for chapter 3. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Let's begin. Starting now in 3, 2, 1. So again, I'm not drawing what you see down here. I'm drawing the mirrored version of her. So if you see something different from what's on screen, that's why. Oh, sorry, moving OBS. It's in the way. A little bit smaller. Okay. Lady. Alrighty. Plant my feet so I'm not crossing my legs, sitting up tall. I'm a little scared because I don't like doing foundation. Blank page syndrome is always terrifying. Let's just get something in. Scribble in something! Alright. Thank you so much, Sprighton. Thank you. I love you. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that immensely. You know, it's always starving artist syndrome and all that, but like, art is subjective. It's not needed. It's one of those things that people always can appreciate, but it's not the thing that makes the world go round. So it's definitely an active choice I'm making to just embellish the art I'm being a 5-year-old throwing a tantrum and saying, no, screw it, I don't want a 9-to-5 traditional job. I'm gonna draw. And it brings me joy and it makes me happy and it keeps me calm during these crazy days. So I'm gonna just keep going with it as best I can. That's all I can do. And if somebody actually happens to enjoy it on the other side, I'm stunned. So thank you very much. Let's see. Propped leg is gonna be this side. Okay, crab lady. Legs coming at us a little bit, foreshortened. I just want to find her base. Let's see. This leg is probably further back, so it's actually gonna be this way. Okay, getting her crab legs in. There we go. Let's find her torso. Bean! I see a bean. Nice and strong, long lady. Actually, I'm gonna start with my gesture line. There we go. Let's trace that. Let's find that. That feels like a good center point. Erase what I don't need, because I can't see. If it's gonna distract me, it's not gonna help. Let's get her torso in. Also, apologies in advance for those that joined just now. I tend to talk through my drawings, so if you find that annoying, you can mute me. But I'm finding it live. Let's see. Definite pinch there. Get some oblique meat. She's not that thick, but there's her butt with grace. There we go. I want to find that bean curve. There could be a rib cage there. Sure. Center line. Okay. She's coming into focus. Alright. Arms are always terrifying. I don't like them. I need to stop disliking arms because they're really fun once you get good at them, but placing them. You say belly button's right there. So let's see. I'm seeing this lovely curve that goes from her hip all the way to her shoulder. So I'm gonna try to embellish that. So let's see if I can find that curve there. So her arm would start there, and her hip would pop out right there. Okay. Let's build a cylinder for these legs for just a sec. Okay, there's a potential left leg, other side. Wait a minute, this is the prop leg. Oh no! Oh, wait a second. I see. So this is actually, I was correct. This side would be further in the foreground. This leg is popped this way, following that gesture, going towards the back. Ah, okay. I see. And by the way, chat, I should tell you right now, I'm not a teacher. I mean, I am, but I'm not the anatomy teacher. I make mistakes is what I'm trying to say. So if you see something faulty and you're like, Crystal, what are you doing? You know, I'm still learning. I'm a student with you guys. I just have a little advantage because I've done this course already. So please correct me if you look at something and you're like, wait a minute, Crystal, I don't know about that. These mirror gestures are great practice for me, essentially. Nope, define the leg after you find it. Don't take time on things that aren't there yet. Let's see. Let's pop this leg a little higher. So if she's going back in space, I'm going to say follow that. I really want to embellish this curve. She's really turning out that hip so we can see more of it. So actually, this leg would be more forward. And then this leg would be more profile. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. There's a potential, again, leg. You can tell where I'm comfortable and where I'm not. The things I know I take a long time on. No worries, you're so good. I didn't either 5 years ago. Don't worry about it. That's why we're doing the hard work here. I might actually be drawing a very similar position for a tenna, maybe. Maybe. Not exactly this kind of position, but you know. He'd be hitting them splits. Let's see. This feels a little too wide for me. She's not that thick. Let's shrink her a little bit. I'm gonna just try to keep moving. Shrink the beam. Cheating. There we go. And she's not sitting that low, is she? No. These legs are not, she's not quite crabbing it. They're a little higher than that. I think we can keep this leg where it is. I'm very, very confident on this right leg, as you can see, because I haven't touched the left one yet. I like what I like. My obvious weaknesses, man. They're completely on display. Okay, I can't keep running from the other side. Let's do the other side. Let's find it. Okay. She's also propping up this leg, so it'd probably be in the same spot, about there. I'm gonna shrink her hips down a little bit. I see some oblique that could happen there. And then we find the other crab leg. Even higher, methinks. Yeah. Where's her hip bones? Let me say there. There's one. Not way up there, yeah. Put it up. I'm gonna definitely see more of this leg perspective-wise. Straight line. Nice curvy line. Okay. And that calf is gonna be popped out because it's on releve. She's popping that lovely foot. The lady needs heads. She needs a head. I should probably give her a head. Let's find her head. I don't know. I'm definitely running away from the feet. I'm not gonna touch those yet. I just want to find her base. Let's find that later. Okay. From there, I'm finding her. I'm seeing the code. She's probably exhaling because she's really pushing out these ribs. So way more rib over here. So let's build that egg out. Egg. There it is. I'm gonna give her a belly button. Let's say it's about there. Let's find a shoulder maybe. About, for belly buttons right about here. Straight up from there. Straight up to about way over here. Okay. And then I'm gonna just guess her shoulder line, which is opposite this way. So it's gonna be the opposing angle. I think we can even push this curve a little more. Yeah. Okay. I think there's her shoulders. So her ribs would be somewhere in here. Ooh. Mother just used some apple cider vinegar, didn't she? It smells great. Kill those flies, man. Kill those flies. Okay. So far, so decent. I'm gonna find her torso and then we can work on her arms. And then her neck from there.
center line, keeping that, let's see, anything else? There we go, that's one side. So the other side, oblique, and then really push that out. I'm basically looking at this at the same time, so I'm just finding the contour in real time. I'm also gonna push the angle a little bit more for that gesture. There's a ribcage. Alright. Nope, we find the bones last. Let's just build her out first. Find the bones last. Okay. Sure. There's some shoulders. There's a neck hole, or possibly a head, and then she's looking down. So where is her head? I've been running from it this whole time. Head. Let's find, well, let's see. Let's continue this gesture. That head feels way too small, but I think there it is. Yeah, no, her torso is enormous. This is my weakness. I like to find torsos, but connecting them to everything else is my definite weakness. That's why we do this homework. Man, it's gonna be an uphill battle coming back to this after 6 months. Ooh. Yeah, that already feels better. And now I can find her neck. Neck is a little thinner at the bottom, but the thing that you see, the wide base, is the traps. And she's not built, but she's definitely got some definition. She's strong, so maybe pop that a little bit with this stretch. She's turning her head, so we're definitely going to see some of that sternocleidomastoideus, my favorite anatomy muscle to say because it sounds really fancy. It's just the neck muscle that pops out of your neck when you turn your head. It's like a 6-syllable word. Collarbones, there they are. Connects right there. Okay, she's looking down. So let's say there's an eye line right in the middle of this hairline, and then jawline. And in between that somewhere is her mouth. I don't really care about putting a real mouth there, but there it is. Something like that. She's got a monkey mouth right now. Cool. Alright. There's a head. Arms! And feet! I can't run from limbs anymore. Let's find them. I won't define this too much, but we gotta know where the junk is. Okay. She's definitely turning on that outer inner thigh, so sartorius is active. That's that line I just drew. We can't see any of that juicy hashtag for the back hamstrings, but we will see, I mean, besides her butt, we're gonna see calf, and we're gonna see quad, especially on the leg she's popping. I'm gonna actually palpate in real time. What is activating in this pose? The popped leg for sure. The resting leg, I'm feeling more glute. Yeah. Turning out those hips.
Excuse me.
Sometimes you gotta get into the pose that you're drawing. If you physically can. If you're drawing realistic, grounded people. For anime characters, oh no. You figure it out. Arms. Is she bending back a little bit? Maybe. She could be. I might find that. Shoulder line feels like that. That's the shoulder girdle. Mm-hmm. There we go. Alright. Arms, honey. I'm gonna move her down. And I'm gonna say, following that line I built earlier, let's continue that curve to find the rest of her. Negative space, I'm also checking out where the negative space is. Her shoulder basically goes straight up and her neck should be sideways. Give me a nice straight there. Straight up. Beautiful. There's an armpit. Okay. Elbow is about at the above her bun, if her hair bun's back here. There's her elbow. Continue that line. Okay. And her hand finishes right at this angle of her ear. Isn't that lovely? Okay. There's an arm, kind of. Zelda. And I have to also add, for anybody who cares, I like other franchises other than Deltarune, guys. I really want to do another picture for Zelda. I did one for Breath of the Wild forever ago, but never actually got around to Tears of the Kingdom. I deeply regret that, so working on a simpler style that might actually finally allow me to make some art for other fandoms, because I mentioned this in a draw with me, but you won't see it until like 6 weeks from now. So I've officially bought my ticket for the TADC, the last act. I'm gonna go see that. I'm so excited. I won't say anything because, I won't be able to spoil anything. But I might have to do fan art for the Amazing Digital Circus. I like it a lot. I really like it. So that's my other current hyperfixation for the moment. I'm real late. Very excited. But yes, peak Zelda. Peak Zelda. Sprite, you are correct. Zelda is indeed peak. Not to mention the designs are just so much fun. I love the Zelda designs for Breath of the Wild's art style. They I don't do any of that stuff. What's it called? Character design? Forget that. But I have immense respect for anybody who does that. So, anyway. I might have to do some art for Zelda. Just for the right to draw Sidon, because why not? Okay. This arm bothers me. Her elbow is feeling a little too low. I think it's a little higher than that. You're gonna go to the theater to see the Amazing Digital Circus? Yes, Brighton, let's go! I can't wait. I'm so excited. I don't watch movies often. I watch movies like once every other year. Like, I saw Spider-Verse 2 and Sonic 3 in the entire span of like the last 6 years. Maybe. Oh, and the Mario movie. I haven't seen the second one though, the Galaxy movie. No spoils, please. But yeah, I watch movies like once a blue moon and once a millennium, so I'm excited for this one. Gonna get my popcorn. Get there at the end of the day at 9:30 p.m. I'll have a long day of teaching children, but it'll be my reward. Okay, I'm also noticing her neck right here is at the same level about as her armpit, so there's the rest of her shoulder, and there's the rest of her ribcage. I see now. Yeah. And that feels a little too wide, so we'll bring that back in. Ribcage has to sit in there somewhere. Okay. Cool. Alright. There's one arm. Maybe. And then her forearm. I want to keep that gesture, so not so straight. Yeah. Ooh, way too long. Yeah, no. Those muscles, those bones are not that long. There's her hand. Shoom. Alright. I can't promise we'll actually draw a hand today. I probably should. I need to stop running away from hands. They're really, really hard for me. But I will say, the last gesture I did when I mirrored it, I stayed up till like 1 a.m. trying to get that foreshortened hand, and I feel like I leveled up. I feel like I leveled up just from that. So we're gonna try to do a hand, but it may not be on camera. Maybe. You'll see later when I finally post the finished sketch. We'll see. Arm feels way too thick. Oh no. Sure. Okay, no, this arm is just too big for me. It's not working for me. I guess. Why am I not happy with it? It's in the right place, but it doesn't feel right. There's no movement to it. It's just static in there. I think it's because this gesture kind of got lost with this leg. So if I'm continuing that curve, that's kind of where I feel like her leg could be, but yeah. The feel doesn't land for me yet. Push that out a little more. Oh, and I totally forgot to set my Pomodoro timer to tell me when to take a break. It's probably long been 20 minutes by now. I would say, at some point, I would have a timer that goes off and screams, "Stand up and take a break!" Let's see. Excuse me. I'm gonna do that. Really quick, I'm gonna preemptively now say, take a second to stand up, and by the time you hear a ring-a-ding-ding, you can come back and sit down. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Listen for the bell. What? Oh, I have to say, okay, I'll say it when I get back. Listen for the bell. Stand up. Do a solid and reset your eyes. Stop looking at me. Look at something else. She came a trotting in. My footsteps? She ran to me. It's time to sit down. Time to get back to work. She jotted in. She trotted in. She cantered in. Hi, Momo. Oh, bye, Momo. Second cat appeared and then she vanished. I was going to show her, but she left. Sick boy, did you scare her? Did you frighten my daughter? You jerk. Your glare was enough for her to leave. You Buddha butt, you suck. Alright. My children cannot get along, they're siblings and they're fighting all the time. Okay. You do not own my bed, sir. Nobody does, except me. Okay. Second arm. Let's find it. I feel like it's pretty easy to find that because it's going to be right next door. If this is basically kissing her chin. Is that arm in front? It might be. I think it is. It's going to be shielding part of her face and it's going to be sitting on top. So let's see. Where does her hand end? About there. So it's going to be right above her head and shielding most of her face. There she is. Wrist. Okay. I think that's a lady, perhaps. Alright. I can believe that mannequin. Want to find the angle of the joints because then they don't feel real. Alright. And then there would be an armpit there. Ooh, can't wait for that armpitty pitty. Okay, what is missing? Her feet! She needs feet! Let's give this lady some toes. Not like that. She needs beans. Let's erase part of that. If I can't see it, it's gonna distract me. Okay. Feel pretty good that we found most of her pretty quickly. Well, most. I wouldn't say that was quick. We took almost 30 minutes. It's almost 10. It's almost 4. Oh no. Okay, we gotta hurry. I'm coming up on the wire. Right. I renamed these layers. Oh, spoilers for things. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I see. You're confused because I renamed this layer. Well, boy howdy, that's stupid. I gotta go back in and change that. Okay. Do me a solid. Look at my face for a second. I gotta rename these layers and I don't need you to see future projects. No, no. Folders. Yes. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't show you this right now. Sorry. Lecturas? Yeah. Proko. Yeah. 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 Okay, there we go. I found it. Can I make this a favorite? It's been a while since I've done this. I don't usually have to do this because I don't change my layers much, my names and my folders. I saw a comment. I heard a comment. Visario! Hello! Welcome! Hi there, hi there, hi there! I'm trying to find a folder. I'll put the picture back on screen, I promise, in a second. Just a sec, just a sec. I don't know where it went. No. Oh, I'm gonna guess it's that button. No, I don't want to create a new folder. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. This is troublesome. Okay. I don't know why it's being weird, but I can't save this file right now for some reason. Why? Why? That's gonna be a problem. I need to be able to save. This is a problem. Hang on a second. Why can't I save? I don't know what that was, but I'm going to choose to ignore it. Hi. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm live. Oh, we're back. We're back. We're so back. Okay. Yes. Okay, there we go. Did I save? Okay, we're good. Woo! Sorry about that. You have to go? No problem, Visario. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for popping in. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, my friend. I may not see you next Sunday, but thanks for popping in. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, now it isn't. Right. Thank you so much. Now it's fixed. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you. God knows how long I would have been drawing without knowing if you didn't say anything. Okay. Also zoomed out. I'm going to make this a little bigger because it's closer to the camera. I'm going to make this a little smaller because it's further from the camera. No. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, Disco. Yeah. Crab Lady. And I'm gonna also note, I think I know why I lost some of the gesture. This curve is not the same. This is a this is a Look at this angle. They're both like kind of, they're closer. So that's where I went wrong. So what if I bring this in? Oh god, that looks really weird. Yeah. And move that quad up a hair. I think that'll do it. Yeah! Oh no. Yeah! Kinda. And then I'm gonna clean up the outside because that whole angle, that's what it is. From the oblique all the way down to her knee is an angle that I totally missed. Shaw! Silk Song Shaw. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. There could be a butt back there. Yeah. And then continue that for shortened angles so it's really coming at me. Might have to draw Hornet Silk Song at some point as well. High res HD Hornet Silk Song. What does Spider Lady look like up close? That'll be fun to figure out. She's not a cartoony animation. She's like HD spider. I draw 4K paintings, so. That gesture feels a little bit better. Still losing some of that curve, but that's a little better. That's a little better. Quad. Yeah. No. Yeah. Pinchy in. Blocking in life. Yeah. I think I just gotta simplify this form. I went too far with it already. Her lateralis wouldn't be all the way out there. No way. Just make it a cylinder, Kiana. Just make it a cylinder. Complicating it makes it worse. Cylinder. Yeah. That does feel a little bit better. Okay, I can see her now. I can see her clearly. Alrighty. I'm just realizing all of my errors. Before I detail anything, I need to know where this lady is. Her butt would not be way up there, it would be down here. But continuing from the butt is the oblique. Yeah. That makes more sense. Is that literally what I just did? No, it is not. That's different. Yeah, okay. And then abs would be going swooping this way. Oblique comes out. And then you meet leg. Yeah. Capturing this curve was what I missed. Oh! Angle! I missed. Oh, I missed. Check this out. That's what I missed. This angle and this angle, they should be pinching. Right now, I have boop, boop. I did not do that. So this should be, let's see. If this is pinching in towards her shoulder, probably a little higher. Is it Celeste time? Oh, Celeste. I do love Celeste. I think that's where I went wrong. What's the opposite angle of that? About there. I was just listening to the Bear Bros play Celeste. I love that game. I might also have to do art for Celeste. I don't know. There's so many games that I just love that I just never actually got to because Deltarune was the niche at the time. Oh no. I gotta draw like the whole battle and fight. Okay. Oop. And this is not straight, this is more angled. Yeah. Bing. Excuse me. Okay. Huh. More curve. Less curve. Yes. And then angle. Oblique starts here. Hip would be up there. Whoa! I see where I went wrong. This whole line. Shaw. From here comes a leg. Well, there's a oblique, and then from there would be a leg. Okay. So her leg could start up there? Yikes, man. She's loaded. Cannon's blasting. That gun is loaded. Interesting. Interesting. I think that's what I see. Oh, excuse me. That scared me. There's a possible edge of the ribcage. I don't want to start over completely on her legs, but I think I'm seeing what I went wrong. Yeah, and that gesture just feels a little bit stronger now. Pushing out those ribs a lot more. Everything just kind of shifts over here. Yeah. Here's a hip bone. There's another one. And there's oblique. If the back curve is this, the front curve would probably be very similar, would it not, my child? And that swoops out because she's arching back. So, need to make some room for those hips. I feel like I'm losing it a little bit. I'm losing it. Can we bring her back? Oh, dang it, it's past 4. Oh, shucks. I lied to all of you. I said I was supposed to be done by 4. And then I started it over at 4. No. I'm not starting over. I'm just adjusting. Justifying my excuse for not being on time. This is why I can't be paid to do art. In an actual business setting, I would hate my life. I'm a slow burn cooker. Just for fun, I'm gonna try to flip this lady. That already corrects so much. Trying not to cheat, but I'm trying to find out my mistake, my error. There's so much more leg over here that I didn't give her. I guess that's oblique. I'm getting lost because I'm not defining where my bones are. That's where I'm confused. Bones are not clear. So I usually save this for later, but I kind of have to find them now. We'll do a better job. I'm just trying to find everything first. Okay. Bones cannot curve, they cannot move, they are rigid structures, so what am I missing? Neck hole is way up here, isn't it? Yeah. And then pelvis. Where's your pelvis, my dear? I'm gonna say I put your hip bones here. So there's the back of her. Shouldn't be that much space between her legs, but oh wait, did I lose the shoulder line? Shoulder. They should be the same angle. Well, no, not necessarily. The scapula can move. Oh no! I might have lied to all of you. I'm so terribly sorry. Hip bones are going in the different opposite direction. Where is her ribcage? I see this angle. This was a tricky gesture to begin with. What did I do for this? I see. Her ribcage is going this way, and her pelvis is going this way. So what did I do wrong? Ribcage is going that angle. It's just getting all kinds of messy. I lost the cleanliness of the lines. Hips go this way. That helped. That helped a little. Wait. Because oblique has to, yeah. Pinch! Yes! Aha! Save.
I know, Natasha, I'm so sorry. We started with this. We usually warm up and stuff. I didn't do any of that because I'm like, mere gestures take me enough time as it is anyway. You have about 20 seconds, by the way, just to reset your eyes. So start wrapping up whatever you're doing. And you may, or preemptively want to, stand up, stretch your leggies, get a sip of water, look at something else, ideally 20 feet away for 20 seconds. 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. 3, 2, take a break. Come on back. Okay. I don't like to, but I have to practice what I preach. Okay, just that subtle adjustment, I already see her more clearly now. Oh, also now is the time to step away, look at something far away, as well as reassess your drawing. Sometimes when we're zoomed in, we don't see the mistakes until we look away. So I am now seeing where I lost the gesture, and I can find my way back by finding her pelvis. I didn't have bones, now I do. So we'll properly detail them later, but for now, there's a pelvis bucket. And then a spine back there. Tell me now there's a tailbone. K! We're back on track. That's better. Lines that are confusing me. Get out of here. Sorry, there's a fire alarm. I hope everyone's okay. Okay. I think I can see where I went wrong. So, this leg is already starting out way too thick. We got this angle, so let's keep this. But we need to adjust this back. So I think, yeah.
Let's get rid of that. Glutes aren't that thick. My goodness. Come on, Siren. Come on. There we go. Okay. And a little bit of inner thigh there. Embellish that a little bit more. There's her glute. Okay. I found butt. We were missing butt. Very important. Okay. Get rid of this. Does this fit with our gesture now? I think it does. Cleaning it up. Cleaning it up. Coming back. Dang, I kind of wish I had a before and after. Shucks. I need to just do that more often so I can see things I adjusted later. That feels a lot better. Yeah. I could even thicken this leg a little more. She's got some meat on her. She's thick. She's strong. She's got girth. I'm gonna turn up the Celeste for you. It's a little quiet. Alright. Come on. How's that? Maybe a little louder and maybe a little quieter, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit off that leg. There we go. Oh my god, I can't wait to define these legs, baby! Woo! I can't wait, I'm so excited. But we gotta find her first. Okay, then foot. There it is. Same distance from the femur to the tibia. Foot wouldn't be that long, but it would be at least somewhere like that. Okay. I don't like feet, I suck at them, but kind of found something there. Yeah. Soft quad, soft calf, a little bit less. Ankle, there it is. Okay. Okay. Oh boy, we're finding it. We're finding it. Was the angle of her toes her beans? A little longer than that. Sure. There's a foot. There's one foot at least. Can you hear that? Somebody's like sneezing or like blowing something. I don't know what's going on over there. I hope they're alright. I don't think that's my mother. I hope not. Okay. There is a foot. The other leg though. Yikers. Ankle. Okay. There's her ankle. Yeah. Alrighty. Is the outer ankle higher? Looking at my own feet. It sure is not. It's lower. The inner ankle is higher. Whoopsie. This is the ankle we want. There we go. There's our other ankle. Yeah, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Wait. Wait, I was right. The inner ankle is... Oh, God. Looking at feet. Hang on. Ankle on the inside is higher. And what did I just do? I adjusted so it's lower. I was right. Don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Hey, can you give me some? Hey, heaven is the answer. Okay. Other leg. The monster. The beefcake. The quad. Let's find the other side. Oh, I'm getting my joy back, chat. I'm getting my joy back. Ooh, I'm finding it. No. Alrighty. Nothing makes me happier than finding some anatomy muscles. Ooh. And now that I've adjusted this ankle, which has helped me cheat, which is not what I'm trying to do, but dang it, I kind of needed to find it. I'm seeing now. this angle is much more foreshortened, this angle is much more profile, so yeah. Okay, where is her foot plane? I'm gonna actually make this foot a little bigger. Yeah. Okay. And then the plane of her other foot. This is not correct because it's mirrored, so I'm gonna go and trust my gut and say this is the same angle going in reverse. Yeah. Okay. So then where is her toe beams? If we found ankle 1, ankle 2, uncle would be about there. Same distance from the femur to the tibia. Yeah, so there's her foot. Definitely gonna have too much fun with this foot. Let's not make it gargantuan. I think I'm gonna shrink this leg. That's probably for the best. But I'm gonna bring it out a little more. Yeah. No. Put it back. There we go. Bring them up, bring them up. There we go. That gave her foot some room. Now I can actually put a foot there. Ooh, I do love me some ballet feet. Ooh, they make me happy. This dancer loves some toes that are pointed. Baby. Oh, it makes me joyous. We're gonna see the big toe, not the pinky. Oh, hell yeah. Let's say there's a big toe. Back in space. Okay, that is not. She's washing up in the back. Yes. Not anything else. Alright, there is a foot. Heel. Toe. Just like tap class. Yeah. Okay. Bring that calf in a little bit. And actually I might make that foot a little larger. This is why I do digital art, because it's micro adjustments. I don't trust myself enough to do traditional because I can't cheat. This is why I need more practice doing traditional. My biggest weakness is the undo button. Oh my god, it's so strong. I need to really work on that. Okay. I think we found her. Kind of? Her butt feels too low, but I don't think I have any other major problems with this. Because yeah, if the pelvis is there, her glutes would be like down here, dangling. So no, it's a little higher. But everything else, I think we found. Feel decent about that. Oh, dang it. Mother, are you alright? She didn't answer me. I guess we'll have to trust that she is. Oh, that did so much. Yes. Too much here. Nothing else. Yes. Yeah. Oh god, it took me almost 20 extra minutes over than I said. It took me an hour to find her? I'm ashamed. I thought I was getting faster. Oh no. Well. There we go. There's our lady. There's a butt. Yeah. Alrighty. Holy moly. I think we found her. That took me a lot longer than I expected. I'm so sorry for that. But, yay, hallelujah. Yeah. That base plane could feel stronger. Give her some more room for that foot. There we go. Yeah. And a toe line for a toenail. Okay. I'm going to make some bones now. I think that's gonna be a good idea. Maybe I can even inch this heel in a little more. Yeah. Does that look better? It does. Well, heel's not that big. Creepy music for a jump scare. A little more space for that fat, where that foot pops out. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me, creepy ambiance music. I'm gonna skip that. There we go. Alrighty. Actually finding bone now. I'm so sorry for the wait. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for boarding Pepper Airlines. You are welcome to move about the cabin now. No, hold on. Bigger beans. There we go. Okay. Maybe even bigger. Yeah, alright. Alrighty, I can't detail this turd anymore. Let's move on. Base. Bam. Lock her down. 25, nice and even. Buns! Okay, holy moly, we found her. Woo! That took some time, but I'm so sorry. Alright. I wasn't recording. I love when I do that. How much did we miss? Probably most of the base gesture. Dang. Aww, never pause! Never pause. Okay. Well, anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna put some bones in now. Yeah. Nice and dark. Okay, my cheat sheet, I can get rid of this now. Okay. Let's start with the thing we're here to see. Ribcage. I'm gonna get my torso. I'm sorry. I'm gonna grab a torso at 7-Eleven. Hang on. I'm gonna grab my timer. That's what I meant to say. Hang on. Torso incoming. There we go. Alright. Gesture. Timer for 10 minutes. Beginning. 2, 1. Again, don't worry about being timed. This is for me, mostly just to keep me moving. You're welcome to ignore it. Alright, starting off with the biggest part of the body we need to worry about. Ribcage. We already technically found it. We just need to define it and make it nice and clean. Okay, there's the egg. Here's the halfway point of it. There we go. Manubrium. Head hole. Side plane. Back plane. Okay. I'm recording this time. Ideally, ribcage 3 steps. So then there's 3 steps. Manubrium design. Okay. None of this mumbo jumbo really matters, but still can't hurt. She's exhaling, I'm gonna guess, so we're really pushing out the ribs. Maybe actually can make this a little lower. It's not gonna be that far down. would be more foreshortened the closer down we get, yeah. Here's the middle of it. Yeah. Let this lady breathe. Let's see. Even more there? Yeah. So she's really inhaling, exhaling. There we go. Push that even further out. Beautiful, nice cube arch, Greek arch. There's her abs, but we're not finding those right now. Where is the back of the ribs? About there. Okay. There's the front of her. Okay. No. I did not even touch her pelvis or collarbones. Oh my god! Or her humerus. What do you mean? I felt so confident that we were doing good on time, and then I looked down. This is why I use a timer. Oh man. Well, we're not gonna find everything in time, but I do at least want to lock down where her arm bones are, because we're gonna need those later. Holy crap, we're gonna definitely need to go over time. Shoot. This is just for me to stay on tabs, but wow, I messed up. I was having a great time not paying attention. Okay, we technically found everything already. Pelvis. Sound effects help. Big old bucket. Wide bucket for ladies. Totally would be taking this time to look away and not actually work, but I didn't do that in time, so I'm going to work through my break. 2 minutes to assess your drawing. Step away if you have the ability to do so. Where's my sagittal plane? Halfway point. And then a third down is the halfway of my hip bones, the ACES points, my anterior, I forget the full acronym, whatever it's called. Further down we get more foreshortened on the bucket, wider at the bottom. Oh my god. That 2 minutes flew by. What do you mean? Wait a minute. Oh! I forgot to pause the other timer. I was like, wait a minute. Wait, what? We're still up on 10 minutes here, but I was like, didn't that just go off? Scaring myself. Holy crap, that's funny. Okay. There is a cut and then a bucket. But again, we don't really need to worry about that. For this, we need to worry about arms and scapula. So, dang, 30 seconds. Oh god. Yeah. I smell a spine. Right there. And then it would curve back to follow that. Tracing it all the way down, and then finding my pelvis. There's a ribcage, and there's a 10. There's a... Okay. Ribs! I found you. Where is the rest of you? Scapula! Oh no, we're gonna eat into our minute. We're gonna eat into our next timer. Well, now would be the time to find... Oh! I am all over the place today. I'm not paying attention. That was our gesture timer. We already used 5 minutes up. Technically, you would have 10 minutes. Well. I'm silly today. Alrighty. I'm panicking for nothing. So funny. I was like, 5 minutes. That 10 minutes flew by. Oh, don't mind me and my silly antics. I crack myself up. I'm just crazy, guys. Don't mind me. Okay. Hopefully somebody finds this useful. Otherwise I'm gonna just keep having a great time laughing at myself. Hilarious. Okay. We actually still have 10 minutes to find the rest of these. Cool. I was prepared to do that though. Proud of myself for getting most of that in record time. Oh. Scapula, scapula, scapula. Lock her down. Anatomy. Shoulder bones. Shoulder bones. Collarbones. And scapula. So let's draw a bicycle handle right in front of her neck. And because this shoulder is raised, this one will be at a slightly higher angle than this one. Yeah. And then a stair-steppy down. What plane would that be? I'm gonna guess there. There's my plane. There would be, potentially, the scapula spine line coming back in. And there's the spine of the scapula. So from there, I'm gonna say... there's a scapula. Cool. Other side. Similar angle. Handle these handlebars later. Let me find her scapula. It's gonna be winging out because she's lifting that arm. There we go. Glenoid cavity. Alright. Cool. Dang, I'm gonna hate to come back because I'm gonna forget everything. I'm gonna forget everything. Oh! I'm proud of myself because I'm remembering all these big muscle names and bone names because I'm doing it every week and I'm fresh. It's gonna suck coming back to this after 6 months. Let's clean up some stuff. Masking. All the stuff that's not necessarily necessary. I could have said that better. Hide it. Hide it. One of, if not my favorite track from the Celeste soundtrack. Okay. Let's put back everything else. Collarbones. I'm gonna need those for pecs and boobs. Okay. What angle is this? About there? I might zoom in a little now. Give me that. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that's right. That step down. About halfway down. Staircase comes down. Again, don't need to be hyper specific, but I just want to find the base planes of everything. It's gonna matter later. There is a collarbone. We can start hiding things in the back, so his rib cage is now, ooh, nice. Behind that. Drawing quickly. I never did it well. This is my challenge to force me to do that better. So, ooh, I'm gonna miss this work later. It's not always enjoyable, but it is necessary. Okay, I'm defining turds. What else? We need humorous. We need humori. Right. Let's merge this. Merge. Humori! Sans finds them very funny. Okay. Lock you. I need to find at least the angle of the elbow. The Idris elbow. There it is. Cool. Alrighty. Ball and socket. Right there. Fantastic. And from there, what is the angle of the deltoid? It's going up. So it's going to be the same angle of the humerus. Actually, you know what? Let's keep this brush. Okay, there's another humerus. Seeing the code, and then the rest would follow that line. Mr. Oshiro, no. Do I need to define this humerus? I really don't. But I wanna. Let's at least find the femurs too. We're not talking about leg bones today, but we're gonna try to detail this as best as we can. They're gonna be thorough. So there's one. The other. The greater trochanter. Connect to that acetabulum. Right there, there's a pocket for your bones. Ooh, it would be following. Whoa! Wait a minute. It would be following this line. Her leg would be down here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where'd I go wrong? Did I draw the pelvis too fancy? I think I did. No, no. Shucks. We're not starting over. We're not. But. Where'd I go wrong? The only thing I can justify is that I drew these angles incorrectly. This pinch is still there, but I think it's just more foreshortened. That's what I did. So, oh god, do I want to correct this real quick? I don't really need to define this turd any further, but I think the pelvis would be going opposite. So what I actually have is this angle following the popped leg, and this angle following. Oh. No! I'm not starting over. But I caught that. That's why I'm glad we're doing these lessons. I might adjust that off camera for me later, but I'm glad I caught that. Let's at least get these humeri in. That's correct. Mostly me thinks. Maybe not. You're free to tell me not. Judge me, I dare you. Okay. Let's see. Who said a thing? Natasha, I know! She's calling me out because she knows that I will not take 5 seconds on something. I'll take 5 years. Look, Crystal K does not draw fast. That is not... That should be very clear to anyone. I would love to be, like, invited to a, like, I don't know, a draw fee stream or something, and then everyone's doing, like, their 6th or 7th drawing, and I'm still on the first one. I don't animate, I don't draw cartoons, I don't make comics, I draw absolutely slow like a sloth. So, oh, funny. I define a very nice, clean drawing, but most people have moved on and don't have the patience to it anymore. So, I don't blame you if you're like, Crystal, move on. Okay. Oh, good jam, I'm talking over it. Now would be the time to take a couple minutes to analyze things. Do I want to do that real quick? Or do I want to fix this pelvis in 2 minutes? No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. No, let it go, Kiana. That can be done later. Perfectionist brain wants to fix the legs, but I don't need to do that, so I will not. Let's just find the angle of the arms. That's enough for me for now. There's an elbow. Okay. Oh god. Alright. I'm gonna just hide that real quick. I could clean that up a bit more later, but for now, I'll ignore it. I'm choosing to actively not hyperfixate on it because I could just do that and then we'll never get anything done. We don't need to worry about the pelvis. No, we're fine. Walking away. Ew, it feels weird though. It feels bad.
Oh, she walked over.
Okay. Not to mention, I'm working on a kitty timer. Their bellies start growling at just 5:30. It's about 4 o'clock. 4:40. They start yelling at me at 5 though, so I can't take too long. Okay. Muscle time. First order of business. Let's put all this in one folder. No? Okay. Muscles. Muscles! I can spell. There we go. Now, I remember last time, I really need another timer after this just to make it easier to clean up later, but for now, we're going to try to get just the important muscles in, and then everything else can be icing. So what's activated? Is her serratus turned on? Kind of. You gotta, if you're punching, you feel serratus. And if she's lifting it, it's stretching. So I'm gonna say yes. Serratus. Yeah, we'll leave this on. Oh, I did not put any lines in, but there could be a serratus. Okay, then, definitely gonna see some teres major. For shizzle. Put that right here. It's gonna be stretching up here. There it is. Let's put some on over there. This side. Teres major is definitely gonna be activated because it's gonna be lifting that arm and it's stretching. Yeah. Where did I put the scapula? I put them way down here. I do that often! Oh no! My second correction of the day. I always tend to put the scapula too high. They're about at the second, like halfway past the ribcage, but I think... No. I think I'm correct. But what I did wrong, which I'm not going to take 10 years to adjust, don't worry, Chad, it's okay. I'm going to put my teres major there, but I'm going to say that this lat stretches all the way from the butt crack, which I put in the wrong place, but it's kind of like here. I'm just gonna hide that completely. It's really throwing me off. I'm just gonna, real quick, boop, get out. I don't need to see it. It's messing with my brainium. It's not helping. You're not helping, sir. Okay. So actually, yeah, no. Pelvis would be way over here. It'd be facing this way. It would totally be facing this way. Yeah. It'd be going in a similar angle, I'm pretty sure. Ah, well, next time. Alright. So, I'm not worrying about the origin point, but I am going to worry about the insertion. So, it's going to come from the back, probably all the way through, and swoop in and cut off that major. Like a cheater in line. There's my teres major. And there's my lat. Those are the two muscles we really need to worry about. After that, who cares? Everything else is icing. Sling right overneath. Right overneath. That's a word. Overneath. Okay. Clean that up so I can see it. Okay. And then, let's see. Yeah, no. We still have pec to get. So, where did I put my teres major? I put it there. So let's find her pecs.
And absolutely, oh yeah, boobs are important. We need to know where those are. Not because weird, but for art, for art. Boobs are definitely going to be stretching. So this water balloon, she's really thin. It's going to be like traipsing up, following the line of her arm. And this one might be hanging a little lower. I'm going to follow this line, but I'm going to say, there's a boob. It's going to be a little bit less defined at the top. And the pec line comes in and sits on this side, so twisting all of this even more straightened. There could be pec. Yeah. And then over here, pinch in to get to, let's see, pinch all of this. Oh, this pec is gonna stretch. Wait a minute. Finding my own pec. Underneath the deltoid, coming all the way down, twisty, twisty, twisty. Ooh, it's tender there. I did arms yesterday. Yeah. There's a small pinch that happens right there. So there could be a boob. Okay. That's a long way for the pec to go, though. No, I don't think it's going to stretch that far. There we go. Pinch those muscles in because they're overlapping. Muscle fibers are twisting in to pinch at the armpit. So yeah, we won't even see any serratus. Serratus is almost completely hidden for women mostly because of our boobs. So I don't have to worry about them. Okay, what else? I want to leave myself some contour line time. If I can, at least 1 or 2 minutes of contours. What else do we need to worry about? I don't remember the exact placement of where the pec and the teres major and all that stuff live, but they're all kind of up here, jumbled up in this corner. With that said, I think we found our armpit, which was my main objective. Wahoo. Okay, from there, I'm gonna say most of this is very much softened because it's pinching, so we're gonna have to worry about oblique, for sure, coming all the way from the back, sitting in the front. But I can't put the oblique in because I didn't have the pelvis in the right place! Shucks! Alright, well, can't worry about that. Let's throw a nipple here. There's a nip. Stretch it. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Pec comes all the way from there to sit there. There's my pec. She's lean like a beautiful machine, so it's not going to be super pronounced and sitting on top of the clavicle. Okay, deltoid. Definitely need to know what that is. Pop this shoulder. Oh yeah. Sitting right on the edge of the clavicle. Arms are lifted, so we are absolutely going to see some beautiful sandwich delt. Okay. Ooh, I want to get into tricep, but do I need to? I guess I kind of do, yeah. We need to know where her tricep sits. And this arm is extended, so we're going to see some of that. So let's put that in there. Strong tendon. Sharp. Sharp. Probably this one's going to be a bit more relaxed because it's a bit more bent. So softer here. Two heads that split off. One goes to the humerus, one goes to the scapula. But you're not really going to see that other one. It's going to be covered by bicep. That bicep is working hard, that's for sure. Bicep days. Bicep for days. Yeah. I want to say I'm going to also see some bicep over here. Boy howdy. It's going to be stretched. She's a little more lean, but it's definitely going to be there. And then there's going to absolutely absolutely be a pop-up tricep there. Yeah, pop-up tricep. Cool. Okay. She's not that tough. Dang. Calm down. Okay. I'm having fun. I'm sorry. Oh no. There could be a bicep tendon there. Alright. What else do we need for the lower back? I don't think there's much else. The sexiest song in the soundtrack. Hell yeah. Wait, this deltoid a little. I mean, not deltoid, I'm sorry, tricep. She's not that ripped. She's lean. There we go. A little divot for bump. For switch. Oh god! Well, I didn't leave myself any time. Well, she has no head and she's floating. But there's a lady. Alright. Chat, I'm gonna ask right now. Do you pardon me 10 more minutes to find your pelvis? And then I can probably close it. I feel wrong about it. It feels bad. I spit all over my camera. Ah! Just a few minutes, please, like an addict. I'm like, please, just one more drug. One more. If I find her pelvis, then I can find her oblique, and then I can connect her legs, and I'll feel so much happier. But then I'll have to change her legs, damn it. So I probably shouldn't do that. But no. Oh. Alright, well. I'm happy with that. It's just everything else that's wrong. Shuckles. I'm gonna try... no. I don't want to waste your time anymore. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to answer. Because technically, I could end the stream here and call it. But I'm definitely gonna be drawing for another, 2 hours after this. Just to finish this and clean it up. What can we do? I at least want to give you, some sort of a decent resolution to this, because it may be the last time I see you for a while. So, pardon me, chat. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm sorry, not sorry. It'll probably lower the watch hour time, but who cares? I want to keep going! That's my problem. I don't know when to quit. I'm a stubborn old goat. So I'm gonna keep going. Let's find her butt. We need to know where that is. And what did I erase here? Pec feels right. What is this? Is this Terry's major I put in? I gotta give her legs, Natasha! Give this woman legs! You got it. I really only needed one person to validate me. I was gonna do it anyway. Alrighty. I feel like her legs are in the right place. It's just her pelvis. Because if I'm looking at this pelvis, what I did is her legs would be going this way. That's what I did wrong, because they have to connect. So now that I'm realizing it, this is gonna go this way. So the acetabulum and all that, the fancy words for the socket joints are gonna be going that way. So I was close. Okay, not really, I was really off. But I tried. So let's give her some legs, Natasha. I think we can do that much. I'm gonna mask out just this section because it's gonna confuse me. And it'll probably help to just start afresh. Because I do feel like I blocked them correctly, it's just the pelvis is wrong. So let's at least give her some legs. Yeah. And there's just a gaping hole there. Oh god. Alright. So let's find it. I'm gonna set another timer because I don't want to take 10 more years to do this. Let's just start it over. I'm gonna say 10 minutes. Really, I should only need 5. You know what? Rouge the Bat says 5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go. Alrighty. Let's find her pelvis. Can we do it? believe we can. And I also have to add, chat, I was in like a stinky mood earlier. I was not feeling my best. Drawing makes me so much happier. Thanks for listening and being here. I appreciate you guys so much. I started the wrong timer. Let's try that again. This one should be moving now. Thanks for every single one of you who sit through these tedious streams and joke and jive with me. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. If I find her center line, that'll help define where everything else is. So I put her center line here. So that probably would mean this slopes down. And then would come back. Yeah. So hip bones. Meow. They're not going to be at the same angle as the rib cage. No. Rib cage is going this way. Pelvis is going. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. No, hold on. Yeah. They're not supposed to be at the same level, but they can be. Just know that this is going to be tilted forward because she's arcing back, so her butt's hanging out. So she's going to be definitely. It's actually going to be a little bit higher. I think these hip bones, because Sartorius has to meet here. So, yeah, I put this in the right place. There we go. Okay, bucket. Wide bucket. Let's say right there. There's her side plane. Yeah. I'm getting my joy back, chat. Don't mind me. This is how I refuel. I'm an introvert, so I don't go out and party with people. I draw at home with my cats. Okay. Uh-huh. Back plane. Butt. And then the front plane, if I were to have it, be somewhere there. A little foreshortened. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Can I draw an ellipse in one? Nearly there. Nearly. Nearly. I feel like that bucket's a little wide, but yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that's a little wide. Let's shrink her down. Ah, just give me all of it. But no, for real, chat. I was like stinky earlier. I was so angry. I was just out walking my feelings and trying to come back to homeostasis. I did not want to stream today. Today was one of those days where I was like, I don't want to do this. But I know it'll help. Oh, but here we are, and I feel a lot better. I feel like $1,000,000, man. I'm not exactly pleased with the situation that I have to live with right now, but I am glad that I am at least going to commit to this. May not be weekly like we used to, but I'm gonna still be working on this stuff at home. Just won't be on camera visually. I'm gonna be working on a portrait, and I'm gonna do a commission for somebody that I'm I love them very much, so I want to take some time on that. So basically my time is now going towards making a charcoal portrait for somebody I deeply respect. But yeah, it just means no anatomy for a while. Okay. Wider bucket. Foreshortened bucket. It's like a basin. Okay. Where are we at time-wise? Did I start the wrong timer again? I never hit play. I'm sorry, chat. Please start. I'm gonna wait. Okay. It's like, it's been over 5 minutes, hasn't it? Oh my god, I'm all over the place today. Alrighty, here we go. There we go. Advantage. 8 minutes should be plenty. Here we go. There's her back plane for tailbone. Halfway point. The third down. 1, 2, 3. There's her bucket line. Halfway down here. Another bucket line. Misdrawing pelvises. They're so much fun. Well, no, not really. I gotta correct that. They're not fun. I find them enjoyable now, but at the time, no, I mean, there are a lot of perspective and ellipses, but I feel better about them now because I practiced them for another 2 years. So maybe I'll finally love hands when we get back to them because I'll have to draw 7 million of them when we get to the lesson. But for now, I'm going to keep stalling and not draw hands because I... There we go! There we go! And then her... Yeah! Yay! And she's turning out that hip. Yes. Yes. Okay. That's a pelvis! Hallelujah! Okay. I can move on with my life now. I'm gonna just get rid of that. Turn this all the way up. Yeah. Maybe a little lower. 35? No. Let's do this. Let's just double that. There we go. Now we have a pelvis. Yay! Oh, I should have... Oh, shucks. Wait. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm gonna just put this in its own layer and recolor this. Yeah. Anato bean. Now it's gone. Wait, before I do that, let me just make sure, is there anything else in here I need? No. I think we're good. I'm gonna just erase that whole section, whatever I did. Yeah. Moving quickly. I went over time for sure, but I think we got it. Set the opacity, set the color. Is she leaking again?
Yes.
My daughter leaks when she's happy.
I'm a leaky faucet.
Oh yeah, she just drips from the mouth. She's a dripping faucet. That's a happy cat. Watch me take her to the vet and they're like, oh, that's a chronic condition. You should be concerned. For now, she's just a happy leaky baby. Alrighty. Feel good about this. Oh, wait. One more time. Did I lower my opacity on this? No, I'm good. Because this is the opacity I changed. So if I make this... Yeah, cool. We got our pelvis, baby. And let me find some femurs. Just 2 femurs real quick. 1 minute to find a femur. I think we can do it. And look at that! I even lined up perfectly where the... Yeah! That feels better. Ah! Dang it. I feel so strong right now. I'm gonna have to, like, reset. I'm gonna have to go back reset to level 1! Dang it! Alrighty. Let's keep that now. I can delete that. Yep, that's the word I said. And put you back in the 100. Let's just put, limb bones. Limba. Oh no. Okay. There it is. Alrighty. Femur. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm not trying to do a fancy femur here, but let's at least get the angle correct. Okay. And then there's a greater trochanter, I think. Lesser trochanter. I try to remember. I think it's the same as the humerus. There's like a little jut that pops out in the front. Something like that. Eek! Time! No! No! 2-year-old toddler energy. Oh, Mom! I don't want to stop. Alrighty. I think there's a little bit less femur there. I could definitely take some more time really defining this femur, but it's not necessary. Trying to not be a perfectionist. Let's move on. Stop, Kiana! Move on! I can't do it. Let me just find the angle of it. There we go. Okay. Other femur. She has 2. She has a knee. We're doing a full gesture because this is probably my last one for a while, so I'm sorry I'm being thorough even though this is lower back, we're going to be thorough. Okay. All of my primal urges that I've been suppressing for the last 3 streams where I've been not allowed to touch legs, I'm doing them today. Baseball diamond for the knee, for the patella. Tibia. There it is. That's enough for the tibia. I don't like the tibia as much as the femur, clearly. Alright, other side. She's got another femur. Let's at least get into there. Oh, I'm running against the clock to the Celeste music. It's summit time. Give me a clean circle. Okay. Whew. Racing against the clock. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. This is supposed to not be a stressful stream. Sorry, y'all. I'm into it. I'm in the zone. Okay.
I'm trying to remember. The patella sits in front of the femur?
It sure does. At an angle. Be curved. Oh no! So that would mean I also have to change the angle of my femur, sure? Surely. Oh, trust, I know that feeling. Okay. There's a femur. It looks like a butt right now, but that'll have to do. Oh god. Time for muscles. Oh wait, it's still bone time. Because I was late. Nah. Cheating. No, I should move on. I should move on. I should move on. Okay. There we go. I should move on. I should move on. Okay. Alrighty. I found a femur. Now, a tibia? Just guessing. I'm gonna throw it there. There's a little bendy area for the olecranon there. So it's got a little groove it sits in. And then on the inside? No! Fibula's outside. So we wouldn't see it. Ha! Hell yeah, cheating. Oh god, there's also feet bones and arm bones. We don't need to know about those. Do I care about those? Not really. But I should. We're being thorough today. Full gesture. I can't run from my comfort zone today. No, no, no. We can do it. Let's find her feet bones and arm bones. We're not doing hand bones, though. I will be here for 5 more hours. I can't do that today. But I can give you everything else. Okay. Lower. Unless we're trying to do it. Cool. Alrighty. Shucks. Let's at least figure out the torsion of her arms. Which one is going where? I smell an ulna. Elbow bone that goes to the pinky. The radius, your radical muscle, your radical bone is the one that goes to the thumb, which starts on the inside. That's the rotation bone. So, inner arm is going to go to the thumb, which is on the inside. Yeah. Outer arm bone is going to go from there to this. Her arm is pronating. Okay. Other side. Pretty sure it's the same thing. Yeah, they're both pronating. Because otherwise they'd be this way. So they're both pronating, which means one's going to cross. Thumb is where? On the outside closest to our face, to our camera. Okay. There we go, there we go. Okay. Foot. We're here to be thorough today. I can do this. Woo. Okay, there's a tibia. Where is the angle of this foot? It's going to be going away from us, ever so slightly. Yeah. do like legs. Now is the time to flex. Can we do this? Alrighty. This is the first time I've done a sketch this thorough with a timer. I'm a little nervous, if you haven't noticed. Okay, fibula. Fibula. Oh, and I should also add that there is a small little bump in the front of the knee. I always forget what the heck it's called. Greater tubercle or something. Something like that. In the front of the tibia. That's where all the juicy joints and bone meat connect. Yeah. Okay. I could talk more about it, but then we'll be here forever. If you have questions, ask me after. Okay. Fibula. Okay, can't see it. It's over there somewhere. Okay. Oh. Feet, bones. What do I remember about the feet bones? Ooh, it's all coming back to me now. Calcaneus is nice and sharp. So there's a angle for that. Okay. Similar to the shape I put in already. It's gonna kind of come in. It's not gonna be that small. Some room. We're not doing all of the fancy cubicles and cuboids and junk. Just know that they're there in this big, massive shape. Okay. Draw a snail for the feet. Snail shell. Coming out. Inside of the foot's gonna be more curved. She's wearing like a mini heel. There we go. Arch. Found it. Okay. Wait. I put this on the wrong side. I think he's over here. Smaller on this side. Okay. Oh God, do I have to? Hands. Oh, I'm scared, Jack. We can do this. Believe in the me that believes in you. We can find her hands, and I won't fall apart. I promise. I think. Oh man. This is definitely more thorough than I'm used to doing. This is going to be my test for the rest of this stream. Can we just stop hiding and tackle the things that we know head on? This is my knowledge test. How much do I remember? This feels a little off. I think this heel has to be there. No, there's a bridge. There has to be some room. I don't know. Okay, moving on. Arms. Oh gosh, I'm glad we gave ourselves some extra time. I needed it. Oh, let's just hide muscles for now. Oh, that's so much easier to look at. Wow, golly. Okay. Inside is longer. It's a wrench. We kind of needed the summit music after this to calm down and chill once we find everything. think I drew that wrong. Probably. Outside smaller. Okay. Ah, there's 1 minute left for arms and hands. No, we're not gonna make it. Let's see. I do want to at least find the plane of her wrist. That'll tell me a lot. Okay? I am recording. Great. This arm is going to be flopped over. Triangle. Cool. And this arm is going to be thin to... Wait, no. Large to thick. So this is going to be my small arm. Comes in reverse. There we go. I want to find my elbow and lecrin on. Oh gosh, there's the timer. But we're not done yet. Oh no. We can find everything else. Pretty sure. Have faith. I'm locked in now. I can't stop. Okay. Everything else. Thin to thick? Wait a minute. Where'd I go wrong? The radius bone, I think I have? Oh, I see. This is my ulna. Right. And that goes from thick to thin in reverse. Sitting on the sidelines. Right, right. I remember now. This is my ultimate test for everything. Oh. Okay. I am definitely not positive. I'll fact check it later and then get mad later when I draw these details and they're not in the right spot, but we'll worry about that later. Yes. Yes, I see. Okay. Hand bones. I just need to find the angle. That's all. We can take all the stress out of it once we find the angle. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna guess box. Box. Coming there. Yes. Getting larger. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Woo! We doing it. We doing it. Okay. Concave. Oh my god, I'm doing it, chat. You believe in the me that believes in you. I'm believing in myself right now. Holy crap. This is awesome. I feel like I'm leveling up in real time. Whoa, 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 what's happening? Perfect time to this song, too. Other hand. We're not finding fingers. I forget that. But the placement of them, sure. Other hand is gonna be... We're gonna see it palm up. Palm up. Ooh. Wait a minute. I have the wrong bones here. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Only reason I know is because this would have to go this way to hold the palm. I have it going down. So this hand is actually prone. It's supinated. It's holding soup. If I were to extend her hand, wait. It is pronated. It's gonna be facing down. I did this angle wrong or something. I don't know what I did, but. I'm just proud of myself for getting this in as fast as I have. I don't think this is all correct, but I'm proud of myself for trying. That is all we are here to do. Try. Does not have to be perfect. Challenging my perfectionism in real time. We're here to try. Yes. Okay. So this is pronated, but I have it going the wrong way, methinks. It starts on the inside. It would be going the other way. This is why I need more practice. Ooh. DuckTales. Woo! I'm gonna say that is my angle. I'm not positive. I think that's closer. No time to rock out. I don't even know what the timer is doing anymore. I'm not paying attention. I'm so far gone. Holy crap, where am I? What is happening? I don't even know anymore. I can't see. My glasses got smeared. Oh. She has no head. This lady needs a head! She needs a skull or something. I'm not putting a skeleton in, but we're going to give her at least a head. I ran away from the other hand. Revving up my motorcycle. He's in trouble, miss. Where'd I put my ear? We don't need to do a skull. No. I actually have not had any practice drawing skulls. That's a portrait lesson that I've never actually had the privilege of taking. But there would be teeth. We don't need to worry about that. Nose. Head. Hairline. Cool. Okay. Draw papyrus real quick. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. This hand is bothering me. It is pronated. I might need to... Dang, I feel so good. I haven't actually looked at a reference at all yet. I'm so proud of myself. This is the first time I'm looking at a reference and we got this far. Let's go! I don't know if anyone's still watching, but I'm here for this. Okay. I'm having a blast. I'm looking at a skeleton now. This is my reference cheating point. I'm going to try to put the skeleton in the position that I'm seeing. Everything else will be informed from that. It's pronated, so it's flipped over. Arm is up. And it's gonna be bent in front of her face. Hand is... Yeah, okay, so... I was almost there. I see. I put the elbow in the wrong direction. Ah! I was drawing this. I see. I was drawing what I saw and not actually the mirror of it. Ah! I see! I understand now. At some point, I drew actually the gesture and not the thing that I'm mirroring. So now, this is actually not helping me. I'm going to keep it on screen for you guys, but now I'm not looking at it because that's throwing me off. Okay, everything else looks fine because it's mirrored. This is the only thing that actually kind of turned into something else. So, let's see. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense at all. Deltoid is correct, but as we travel down, I see. Yeah. Faulty gesture threw me off. I see. So I gotta adjust something. Sorry. Longer stream today, but I hope it's helpful for some of us. No! Why didn't you say anything, Natasha? If you felt like something was wrong, you should have told me. Your gut. Trust your gut. Because if you're like, Crystal, that's wrong. You're probably right. No way. I can't believe you led me astray for this long. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I think that can be a humerus. I never actually found my cross contour lines. That's another reason why I think I got confused. Yeah. This is going this way, and then I put it going this way. That's not right. This is deltoids, I think, in the, not the, yeah, the deltoid part is correct. Maybe.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It sure isn't. Huh?
I'm so confused.
Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. No, I put the deltoid in the right place. No, this is why I need to do this at the same time. Deltoid would be coming out from back there. There's deltoid. So no, I have this in the wrong place. This would be out in the back. You shouldn't be able to see this side of it at all. I figured it out. Everything was wrong from the start. I see. I'm not blind, but I see. It's back here. There we go. Okay. It's facing us frontwise because we have to have an arm pitty there. No. Sure. Let's say that. Okay. Coming at this. Rounded. Do I trust that line? I don't care at all about you anymore, timer. I don't give a flying fart. I've so long since ignored that timer. I have moved on. Okay, but again, it keeps me moving. That's what it's for. I'm gonna reverse this. I am nitpicking, but it is because foundation, it didn't find it. I'm justifying the perfectionism. I'm sorry. Okay, that feels better. So now, how do we get from here to up there? That's where I think I got lost. So my picture is telling me ulna would be back here because elbow is facing away from us, right? Duh! It all makes sense now that I'm looking at it. No. You caught a live hiccup. I made an oopsie live. There we go. I'm so ignoring that. I don't care anymore. Okay. This is the pinky side. Yes. Small to the inside. Okay, there's my ulna. And it would wrap around and give me an elbow over there. Yes. There's my ulna. Don't worry, chat. I'll start over. I'm not that far gone. I'm just in the zone right now. I might have to stand up after this. We'll find muscles in a second. Oh my god. Okay. That helps so much more now. Okay. Finding the plane. Radius. There you are. Right. Coming into the side? No, it's on the other side.
Outside?
I did this one correctly, right? That feels right. Yeah, okay. So I have this over here. There is a little supination, there is a little pronation. It's pronating a little bit. Okay. Okay. I didn't see that much of it. There we go. Hand. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, that makes more sense. Woo! We almost made a huge oopsie there. Okay. pom would have to cut off a little sooner because we need the fingies to be underneath this arm. I'm leveling up in real time. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not a hand. No, I got too cocky. No, we almost found it. It's mostly there. Where's the pinky side? Pinky side is away from the palm, away from the hair. This side would be a little bit shorter. Okay. I'm gonna say that's our skeleton. Holy crap. I just feel like I went on an acid trip. Where am I? Whoa! Okay. I mean, dang them some bones, but it took us a minute to find them. Alrighty. I can kind of come back to Earth again. Wow. There's not much I think I need to correct here. No. I could give her a spine, but I think we kind of know where it is. I don't want to take more than 10 more seconds on something to adjust anything else. Let's say spine is twisting. Coming into this concave valley that we built, and then sticking it back here. She's throwing it back. There's our tailbone. Yes. Sacrum. Okay! Stepping away! Holy God. Alright. I feel better about that. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. That took a minute to find. Woohoo! But last one, best one. Going out strong. Don't always have to be perfect the first time. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. Okay. 69, the magic number. Let's get rid of that. 25. 50. Now we can put in muscle. I think everything else for the most part is in the correct place. Now we just need to just define everything else. Save that. Oh my God. We're not done yet, but I'm gonna take a pause. I need to walk away for a second. I'm gonna set the timer to 2 minutes before my break, so I have a little time to take a minute, and then we'll come back and clean up anything. So let's do one more round. Finding muscles and defining the contour outside. Taking a 2-minute break. Holy shit. Okay. Be right back. Hey chat, I'm sorry, but I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Ignore the timer. It's gonna go off in 30 seconds. I might be gone a little farther than that. So I'm gonna just put this on back to the time I had it. Sorry. One more time. be back before that goes out, hopefully.
I am here. Timer's about to go off, eh? Yes, 20 seconds to spare. I'll take it. Okay. We are not done yet, chat. We got one more round of muscle and contour and shading. I don't think we'll finish it all, but we're gonna try. Hold on, I'm not quite there yet. Let me put some lip balm on my lips. I will say this though, chat. I have not had, this is the fastest I think I've ever had, would have done this drawing. I definitely would have taken 10 more years refining things. We've gotten a little faster, I think. Oh man. Practice makes better. Not perfect, no such thing exists, but better. Again, I'm not perfect, I make mistakes, so correct me all day long, but I feel better about that. Alrighty, muscles. This already bothers me. Something about it doesn't feel right. I think we found our contour for, let's see, I might just put this back in because we moved some things around. Teres major and lat become lower to cut that off. So yeah, I have this is teres major, and then this is my lat, and then this is pec. So what is this? This is nothing. Oh no, that's the rest of it. That's teres major. Right? No. What is sitting in front of the ball? I guess so. I don't have time to look at the anatomy right now, but I'm assuming it would probably come in front of that ball and socket joint. The further you stretch it, swooping underneath, because my ball and socket joint's right here. So yeah, lat comes underneath to cut that off. We got that. Okay. Everything else is mostly superfluous details. Let's just find everything else now. We might see some serratus. Somewhat. Fifth rib. And down, you kind of can see serratus. It's usually hidden. Pop out a little bit of that, because there is some definition to it. It's activated. She's not buff, but she's definitely, like, toned. So we're gonna see it. Abs. Proko said women get violins, so. Wider at the bottom, thinner at the top. Oh wait, I have my abs connecting down here. But they're stretching.
Maybe follow that line. There we go. Probably more stretched on this side. Yeah, there we go. A little more pinched on this side. Aponeurosis is going to be stretching. Belly button might be there. I don't want to give her a 10-pack, but she probably would have one. Not super defined, but something there. Oblique. Oblique striations start up here, and then they kind of start folding into one flank fat section. There's my flank. Sorry, Chad, I'm not answering any questions right now. I'm locked in. Well, I haven't gotten any yet, so if you have some, ask me. But I'm sorry, I'm super hyper-focused right now. There's the rib. Oh, ab would come out here. A little bit more room for that. Oh, oh, oh! Where did I put your ribs? I'm not going to adjust everything, but this would be a little bit lower. Wouldn't it? It sure would. Just a little bit lower. It's okay, we didn't take 10 years on it. We're back in. We're back in. Look at that. I can adjust things quickly sometimes when I want to. Okay. So yeah, there's her actual pokey part. So the second patch of abs. Cool. Fuck, I felt off. I guess so. Why am I so focused on her abs? The core is important, but it's not that important. Let's move on. Okay, what else? I don't really need to find her legs, but I could. You know, I could always find legs, child. I do love them. Spent half a friggin' decade on them. Quads was my first lesson back after my 6-year hiatus. I love them because they took me so long to get right. 6 weeks! Yeah. TFL pocket muscle. The pocket muscle where you put your iPhone, there's a literal muscle right where you put your phone in your pocket. Sartorius. Hip bone. Connect right beneath that to the tibia. Okay. Strapping all of that stuff down. I see some gracilis and junk here. Inner thigh. Glutes. There's the cheeks. Yup. Gotta find them. Alright. Other inner thigh. Sartorius. Right, strap down to that tibia. Okay. I love me some quads, but we're not gonna take 10 years to define them. I'm just gonna find them real quick. Totally can. Natasha, I so can. Have faith in me. Vastus medialis. Yeah. Oh, I don't remember a lot about the tendon, but I think it's there somewhere. Something like that. Okay. I don't remember a lot about connections. No, I'm not going to define what I don't remember. Hamstrings. Inner thigh. There's some pectineus. Might be popping out there. Here's the whole leg cavity. There we go. Separating that. Where does it start and where does it end? Glute. Connects in a little bit more. Calf. Most of this is nice and soft and juicy. Oh, no. This is the soft, juicy side. 3 layers of calf. I forget the other muscles, but there's like top layer, and there's another muscle that comes in, and then you get the actual Achilles heel band. Slopes up. Yeah. Surfs up. Okay. I want to see some flexion on this quad, this calf. This guy's working. Definitely going to have to do another timer because I want to add shading. As I always forget to add shading. I never do it in time. Oh, I don't even remember any of the other muscles on the side. Oh, I forgot all that. That's another refresher we're going to need. Okay, the woman has legs, but she has no head. She needs some neck. Where's her pit of the neck? There it is. Moving quickly, moving quickly. And trapezius, stretch it. I know I'm going over time. And then, yeah. Okay. Chat! I don't know about this part, but I'm gonna call it there, because I could take whoa. Oh, no. Yeah, I might need to adjust this, but yeah, I'm not gonna make you wait 4 more years for me to finish refining that. That's enough for now. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah. She could have hair. She could have a face. I'll give her an ear just for you. But that's it. Well, it's not perfect. But again, nothing ever is. Time is relative. Natasha, you're so funny. Oh no, I couldn't take you through another round of me refining this ribcage. I don't even know what I would refine it to. I just know this is too far out, but I don't really care anymore. I do and I don't care. I'm gonna keep going, but off camera. So, for realsies, I think officially, thank you so much for joining me. It's been almost 3 hours. And I'm not tired, not even remotely, but I need to call it here because I'll keep going for 5 more years and I don't want to waste anyone else's time. So, for the most part, if you enjoy what I do, I work hard to make this as easy as a journey for you guys anatomy-wise, but again, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. So, if you want to continue hanging out with this kooky, crazy personality, I am calling a pause, a temporary hiatus on my anatomy streams for just a moment until hopefully just September. Because I'll be working on a big commission that's going to take a lot of my time, and I'm going to hopefully slot that as this time slot. Thank you so much, you too, Natasha. Mwah. But anyway, if you want to continue working with me, I don't stop just drawing at anatomy. I do fan art, specifically for Deltarune. I really like that game. And if you want to hang out with me doing Deltarune fan art streams, and maybe actually playing Deltarune, finally, I'm going to be hopefully doing stuff over there on the other channel at Crystal K25. That time is not correct. I think I'm going to change it to Mondays at 3. But you will know, so stay tuned for a notification on my other channel. But for now, thank you for joining me to my anatomy streams. Bayonara, you guys. I will see you hopefully in 6 months. Or I'll see you over there in 2 weeks. All right, y'all. PLD, keep playing, keep loving, and keep dreaming and all that good stuff and jazz. Stay safe,
I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for taking my zany, crazy energy. All right. Bye.